what I want to say to you is this. We've reached another significant milestone for this inquiry. Today's evidence is the last oral evidence that we're timetabled to hear about what happened and why, with the exception, that is, of the 2 days next week that necessarily had to be rescheduled for the late Queen's funeral. I promised at the outset that this inquiry would begin and end its oral evidence about what happened and why with the testimony of people infected and affected. That promise has been honoured, save for the rescheduled 2 days. In my view, that has proved to be the right thing to do for this inquiry. And indeed, no one who's heard the evidence could fail to appreciate the importance of what we've heard, to understand the order in which we've heard it, and to see the significance of beginning and ending with the personal accounts, the very personal accounts we have heard. During the course of the inquiry, 230 people who have been infected or affected have given evidence in person, and some, roughly 3,500 people, have given written statements or spoken to the inquiry's intermediaries. Let me say something to each of you who's given evidence, whether oral or written, or contributed their perspective through intermediaries. And I include those whose voices have been heard here through those who have survived them. I'd like to recognize you and them all for the contributions, and to thank those who have enabled them to be made. Each of you has helped to place another piece in the jigsaw puzzle about what happened and why. Sometimes with testimony that has cast light where no other documents or witnesses are available, and often by providing depth and definition on experiences common to far too many families across the length and breadth of each of the 4 countries of the United Kingdom. This evidence cannot have been easy to give. I'm very grateful to all of you who have given evidence, and the way in which and I mean the people here, your individual and collective support has made it so much easier for so many to give evidence so effectively. Let me also say this. At the outset, I said I intended this inquiry would be one in which all witnesses will be treated with respect. I'd like to pay tribute to you and to all those who have sat listening in the hearing room, not only to evidence which you may have endorsed, but to evidence which you may have found uncomfortable or challenging, for the way in which you have enabled each witness to give the best evidence they felt able to give. In short, not just for the support, so valuable, which you've given to so many, but the respect and sometimes restraint which you've shown throughout to all. The task I'm challenged with is not an easy one, but my goodness, you have made it easier. Thank you.